Guys, happy Saturday. I did not plan on getting on here today, but here I am. Y'all, I'm in my room. I'm in the bed, as y'all can see. Probably see some little decor in the back. Yeah, I'm in my room. I just took a shower, wrapped my hair, threw on a hoodie because I like it cold in here, even though I don't like it cold. Yeah, weird. But yeah, I just want to get on here and give a quick word, guys. This is a prophetic word. It's also a word of encouragement of what many of you, because we're all in different seasons, are waiting for, are looking for. And yeah, I'm just going to let the Lord flow because I don't want to start rambling. Y'all know I'm good at rambling. So I'm going to release a few things to you guys not pertaining to a dream. I do have dreams to release, but I'm still getting the download for those. This is not based on a dream, though. This is based on a real life experience. 2 experiences that I had today that the Lord just spoke to me through. And I know many of you we're all in different seasons, but there's so many that are in a harvest season. Like, this is your harvest. You've been walking into it, and you're ready for that big bang, right? And it seems like you're being attacked at every corner in different ways. And no, we're not children that go through spiritual warfare every single day. No. But just know that when Satan knows that you guys are at the brink of a breakthrough, and this includes me, I'm not exempt because I've been feeling it too, he starts to hit the hardest, right? And like sometimes you just wake up and you're like, man, I feel heavy today. Like something's off today, and you feel it in your spirit. And guys, Satan knows how to discern in the spirit. Okay? This little bastard was an angel. So he's lived in heaven. Like, he's lived in heavenly places. He knows how to discern in the spirit. Satan has seen God. He's seen things we didn't see. How? Why? Because he used to be an angel. So he can discern in the spirit, guys. He knows what we're getting ready to walk into. He knows. So he is a monitoring little thing, and he starts to learn what makes us tick. And it could be something so simple, and he will just keep throwing it our way. And we're like, what is happening? What is going on? And I know many of you are feeling that way because I've been feeling that way. Keep pushing. This is not the time for you guys to give up. Keep pushing, okay? We do not go through spiritual warfare every day, but where we are right now, for many of us, okay, and this word is not for everybody because we're all in different seasons, but everybody can benefit from this word because everyone at one season or another will be in an abundant season, a harvest season where you've reaped, it's time to sow, or you've sown, it's time to reap. Okay, you reap what you sow. Yeah, you've sown, it's time to reap. Guys, y'all know how I get when it's late in the day. But many are in a harvest season. But even if this is not your harvest season and you're in a season of isolation, or what people call a wilderness, or whatever your season is, everybody can benefit from this message because it may not be your message this month or next month. It may be your message for the month of July. Who knows? Everybody can benefit from this message because we all experience the harvest when we choose to partner with God. It's just the way our lives are set up. The ones that don't choose to partner with God, y'all are that's a different story. But children of God, we all get to experience a harvest season. Why? How? Because we roll with God, and he never loses, and he's the bomb, and he gets us to places we can't get ourselves. And when we partner with God, we win. That's simple. Okay? So everyone goes through a season of harvest, and God blesses eternally. So he gives eternal blessings. He doesn't give temporary blessings. But we all know just because we go through a harvest season doesn't mean that life is perfect, right? Life here on earth, will never be perfect. We don't live in a perfect world, but we know that when we decide to partner with God, like he's the perfecter of all things. So we're not perfect, but he is. So we partner with him and we roll with God. And anyway, so this is based on 2 experiences I had today. And I know this is not just for me because it's bigger than me. You guys hear me say this a lot in my videos, in God's videos, because I'm just a vessel. This is his channel, but this is bigger than me. It's not just for me. So first thing this morning, and I'm going to give you guys some scripture too that I just opened my Bible. I'm like, God, give me scriptures for this. And this is what I opened my Bible to. So I'm going to give you guys scriptures too. But this morning I woke up, I went on my balcony with my coffee and I just sat there. I had my Bible and stuff, but I really didn't open my Bible. I just kind of sat there. And as I got up to walk towards the railing on my balcony, just to kind of look over, I guess, there was a flower on my balcony. And I live on the 2nd floor, guys, so there's never flowers on my balcony. There's always dirt that flies from the air or like leaves sometimes, but there's never flowers on my balcony. And it's the same kind of flower that you see in the thumbnail that I posted for this video, but I have it also right here. I don't know if you guys can see this little tiny, let me try to, hopefully you guys can see this flower, right? But it's a white flower and it was just laying on my balcony. Again, I live on the 2nd floor. I live in Texas. The back area where my balcony is located, there's nothing but trees and bushes. There's no flowers growing back there. So yeah, there's never flowers on my balcony. So I looked up the name of the flower because God speaks to me through so many different ways, and this was one of them. I'm always looking for ways for God to speak to me, especially when I'm feeling a heaviness in my spirit, right? I look for him to speak to me anyway, but he speaks through all things if we pay attention, and I pay attention. But I looked up the flower, and the name of this particular flower is called a water lily. A water lily. Now, before I looked up the flower, I heard in my spirit it's a lily, but I'm used to lilies being purple. I'm not a flower person, guys. I'm not a gardener. So I'm not the guru when it comes to flowers, but most lilies that I've seen have been purple, right? So even before I looked it up, the Lord dropped in my spirit, it's a lily. I just never saw a white lily before, okay? So I look it up, it's a water lily, and it's called a water lily because these type of flowers grow the most after rain. These flowers grow the most after rain, guys. And what the Lord is speaking through this moment in time with him is that April showers, May flowers. And I said that this month, in the beginning of this month, April showers, May flowers. So many of you guys are getting ready to bloom in the month of May. So many of you guys, you've been through the rain. For some, it's still raining. Even though you're walking into a harvest, you know this is your harvest season, you're still experiencing some rain. But just like a water lily, your growth is about to be so abundant after the rain is done. Just like a water lily. And you guys can do your research on it. I always look for ways for God to speak to me. Again, this was just a moment. It was a moment I had with him outside. The water lily grows the most after rain. And many of you are about to experience so much growth after the rain. There's some rain that it comes and it floods everything. But then there's some rain that comes and after it's gone, it produces a harvest. It grows things. Many of you are not in that rain that's meant to flood. You're in that rain that produces growth. And just like the water lily, your flowers are about to bloom. Many in the month of May, including myself. Your rain, yeah, it's raining right now as I'm making this video. Like it's raining outside. But so many of you are still experiencing some rain in your life. That's okay. That's that last bit of rain that you need for your water lilies. Because after the rain is done, the growth starts. The growth is going to be abundant. Just embrace this journey. Embrace this journey, guys. And I wanted to release this word to you guys earlier because this is a word the Lord put on my heart early this morning. It's now like 8 o'clock here in Texas. But I just did not feel up to getting on here and releasing a word. I just wasn't in the mood. But it's not about me. It's bigger than me. And we have to understand that whenever we're going through something and we just don't feel like moving or talking to anybody, that's how we are able to not allow God because we can allow him to do anything. But that's when God moves on our behalf. When we're going through something, but yet we get up and we pray for other people. We get up, we release prophetic words as God gives them to us. We get up and we encourage somebody else. That's when God opens the floodgates of heavens for us. I've learned that, guys. When I just don't feel up to par, but still get up and pray for people, God blesses me in that moment. So encourage somebody. Share this video with somebody that's feeling the same way that you're feeling. I never say share my videos, but so many people are going through the same things, and God is like, your rain is almost done, but you need this last bit of rain because after it's finished, just like the water lilies, your growth is going to be abundant. It's going to be abundant. This is not the rain that you're experiencing that floods, guys. This is a rain that you're experiencing that produces a harvest, that grows things. Don't let Satan make you feel alone and weighed down and heavy. When praises go up, blessings comes down. When praises go up, blessings come down. Even in this moment, this morning, I had to say, like, Lord, thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for sunlight. Thank you for breath. Thank you for everything that I'm walking into, even though I didn't feel like saying anything. But that trips Satan up every single time. When you're feeling some type of way and you still give God the glory and give him the praise, and you can still encourage somebody else and pray for somebody else and reach out to somebody else, Satan is like, whoa, this person isn't down. They're not crying. Like, they're not feeling heavy. It trips Satan up every time. And that's what we want to do because he's a bastard. He's a liar. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. We don't have time for that. We have authority over him. We have power over him. All it takes is for us to speak a word, and he has to move. He has to move, guys. Don't let this last little bit of rain get you down. It's so that afterwards your growth can be huge. It could be something that you've never experienced. You're in your water lily season, okay? Your growth that you're going to experience is coming after the rain. After the rain. The word for May, guys, is happy birthday. And I'm not just saying that because my birthday is May 4th. Yes, your girl's birthday is May 4th. I will be 35 years old. 35. 555. That's how I look at it. That's how God gave it to me. 555. I will be 35. Very few of you will catch that. Some of you are like, what is she talking about? 35? It's not 555. It's okay. It's okay if you didn't catch that. But the month of May for so many people is happy birthday. It's your birthing month. Get ready. Yes, accept this rain, because this rain that you're getting, it's just producing your harvest. It's your water lily season, okay? Your flowers are going to bloom after this rain. The rain is just producing even more growth. It's okay. Embrace the rain. Embrace the rain, guys. So that was the first part of this word from an experience that God gave me this morning. So I went out this afternoon. I went and I got my nails done because Guys, I had just got my nails done a week ago. 2 of my nails broke, guys. They were blue. 2 of my nails broke out of nowhere. It was just a hot mess, okay? So I went to get my nails done, had some me time, some me and God time. As soon as I walked in the door, the lady, I don't know if they're not Chinese. They are, I can't even think of their nationality. Really sweet ladies. But the first lady I saw, her shirt just said bless, 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 all the way across her shirt. One of the ladies that worked there. And you guys know, most nail shops that I go to, they worship like the fat Buddha person. The Buddha is always in the front of the nail shop. Like most, I can't even think of the nationality that I'm trying to say. It's not Chinese. And I love all cultures. So this isn't like a hit towards any culture, so please don't come for me because I will clap back on you in a Christian way. But I can't think of the name. But they worship most of them worship the fat Buddha. That fat Buddha guy is like in every nail shop, right? In this nail shop, never been there before, just felt led to go somewhere new. There was no fat Buddha in the front. The Chinese lady or whatever her nationality is, she had on the shirt and it literally said blessed across her shirt all the way down, guys, like 5 times. Bless, 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 bless. And that blessed me, okay? So that let me know, like, God was there. Like, I'm in the right building, right? I'm in the right place. But anyway, I got my nails done earlier. And I came home and I checked the mailbox. I check my mailbox, like, every day. And when I checked my mailbox, guys, there was a check, a settlement check in my mailbox. I didn't sue anybody, right? I don't have the lawsuit going through, but there was a settlement check, and I'll show you guys the front of this check. No, I'm not even going to show you guys the front of this check, but let me give you guys a quick glimpse, okay? That was a settlement check. There was a settlement check in there, and it's not about the amount because it wasn't a big amount check. It was $20.73, right? $20.73. And it said Washington versus ESA Management. That was who the settlement was from. And I'm like, who are these people? I'm like, I don't know who this is. Like, cool. And it's funny to me in 2 ways, guys, because Washington is my ex-husband's last name, right? It's my ex-husband's last name. So Washington versus ESA Management was the name of this company. So they sent me a settlement check. Apparently I was involved in like some settlement dispute between whatever, Washington versus whoever, and the person who sued this company won the settlement. I was a part of it. Cool. They sent me a check. This check, guys, is dated March 24th of 2022. I got this check in the mail today. It is 4:30. Today is April 30th. So this check was issued to me over 30 days ago. I'm just getting this check in the mail, but it's been issued to me over a month ago. Okay? First part of this message. Your settlement that the Lord told you would be done is done. It's been done. Okay? It's been done. It was done when he told you he'd take care of it. Whatever he told you he'd settle for you, it was already done. It's been done. Okay? Now, it's whatever he's promised you, that settlement, it's in transition. It's still going to get to you at his divine time, at his right time, and you'll be able to see it in the natural. But when he told you, whatever he told you he would settle for you, that he was going to take care of it, it was done when he told you that. When God says he's going to do something, consider it done. And embrace the time after that. Everything happens in the spirit before the natural. Your natural time is here. Again, guys, this settlement check that I didn't even know was on the way to me, first of all, was issued 3/24, guys. I got this check today. And it wasn't because I haven't checked the mail in a long time. Again, I check my mailbox every single day. This check got here today. Today. And again, the Lord is just saying, what he told you has been settled a long time ago. You just haven't seen anything in the natural. But for many of you, just like this check came to me over 30 days later, even though it had been issued to me, God had already issued that settlement to you when he told you he would do it. Enjoy where he has you. Enjoy the journey. Whatever he promised you, it's on its way to you. But it's going to happen at his divine timing, because his divine timing is perfect. Enjoy the journey. Stop trying to rush things. Enjoy where he has you. Take every nugget that he's giving you in this situation, in this area of your life. Take every nugget and put it in your heart, seal it there, embrace it. Embrace the journey, embrace the moments, embrace where he has you guys. Okay? That was the first part of me receiving this check. That's the first part of this prophetic word from this portion of the video, okay? The second part, guys, is y'all know the Lord speaks to me a lot through numbers, right? This check was exactly $20.73. So the Lord had me look up 2073 in the Strong's Concordance. In Hebrew, guys, 2073 means Zebul, and it's spelled Zebul, Zebul. And this means elevation. It means to be lifted higher. It means a lofty abode, as in a high place of living. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys this on my phone so you can kind of see, if you can see it. I don't even know if I can get this right. Hopefully you guys can see that. The definition is elevation, height, lofty abode, guys. I hope y'all can see that. If you can't, you can look it up too. 2073, it's in the Hebrew Strong's Concordance. This is all biblical. It means elevation, height, lofty abode. Lofty abode is a high place of habitation, a high place of living. Elevation is to be lifted higher, guys. God is so good. He uses every situation to speak to you. All we have to do is listen, to speak to us. All we have to do is listen, and I'm always looking for him in everything. Even on my days where I'm not feeling up to it, I still look for him because I need him. We need him. A lot of you guys are being elevated. What he told you he would settle, it's been settled when he told you it was settled. It's everything's in transition, on its way to you. Trust his process. Trust his timing. The elevation and the growth that you're about to receive after the rain is going to be amazing. It's going to elevate you. All of these things I experienced today, guys, and I knew, again, it wasn't just for me. It was bigger than me. So somebody needed to hear this today. This is going to resonate for somebody. All right. Yeah. I'm going to read from Jeremiah, guys, chapter 32, verses 26 and 27. And I'm reading from the New King James Version. And it says, "Then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" I don't even have to explain that verse, guys. And that verse is going to hit those two verses, because that's Jeremiah 32, verses 26 through 27. And I'm going to read it one more time, but this is going to hit home for many of you, because God has already spoken to you through these verses. But it says, "Then the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, Behold, I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me?" Yeah. Self-explanatory, guys. He also wants me to read from Jeremiah chapter 33. We're going to read verses 1 through 3. And it says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah a second time, while he was still shut up in the court of the prison, saying, Thus says the Lord who made it, the Lord who formed it to establish it. The Lord is his name. Call to me, and I will answer you, and show you great and mighty things which you did not know. That's Jeremiah 33, verses 1 through 3. And then I'm going to read Jeremiah 33, verses 9 through 11. And it says, "Then it shall be to me a name of joy, a praise, and an honor before all nations of the earth, who shall hear all the good that I do to them. They shall fear and tremble for all the goodness and all the prosperity that I provide for it. Thus says the Lord, again there shall be heard in this place of which you say, it is desolate, without man and without beast, and the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem that are desolate, without man and without inhabitant and without beast, the voice of joy and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, the voice of those who will say, praise the Lord of hosts, for the Lord is good, for his mercy endures forever. And of those who will bring the sacrifice of praise into the house of the Lord. For I will cause the captives of the land to return as at the first, says the Lord." I don't need to explain any of those, guys. He told you he'd do it. He's doing it. He's establishing it. Trust him. Your land will not stay desolate. Your land is going to be full. You are reaping a harvest. Trust God. Trust his process. And don't be in it just for what he promised you. Be in it for him. Because without him, you're a walking dead. But with him, you have everlasting life. And how you know that your walk with him is authentic is if you can truly say, Lord, even if you didn't do another thing, if nothing you told me came to pass, I'm still going to rock with you because I love you and because I want to be with you. I am for you. That's how you know if your walk with God is authentic. And I'm not saying this because he's going to take your promises. He's not a God that lies. So when he tells you he's going to do something, he will do it. But faith without works is dead, honey. Faith without works is dead. And you cannot be in this thing just to reap a harvest and get promises. You have to be in it for him. So those of you that could honestly say, Lord, if you didn't do another thing, if none of your promises that you promised came to pass, I would still walk with you, then you're not walking authentically if that's not something you can say and really mean it wholeheartedly. I can say it and mean it wholeheartedly. Yeah, I want my promises, but I want God more. I want the eternal blessing more. God is the eternal blessing. It's so much deeper than, I'm not even gonna get into that, but I love you guys. This video, this prophetic word, this encouraging word is for somebody. I hope it blesses your soul. I love y'all. I'm about to relax, put on a movie or something, drink some tea because I'm in my old lady's. Yeah, leave me alone, guys. But yeah, I love y'all. Coaching is open. Thank you so much for you guys that have sowed seeds. I don't put payment information on YouTube, but the people that have sown seeds, that have reached out, and yeah, I love y'all. I love all of you. Those that don't even sow a seed. It's not about that for me, but big thanks to those who sowed a seed today, who have been sowing seeds. Like, I pray for you guys that God returns it triple fold to you. And I sow seeds into other ministries as well. I'm a giver when it comes to everything God gives me. I give, because that's how God opens. That's a whole, just thank you. Thank y'all, the authentic ones that are here for God, that are not here just to monitor and clap back in my comments and stuff. Thank you for my authentic subscribers, okay? Because we know the monitors are here too. Hey y'all too. I love you with the love of the Lord. But I love all y'all. Send me your prayer requests. Send me your testimonies. Coaching is open as well. I still have spots available. Any other type of emails, I'm not really answering too many of those right now, but prayer requests, testimonies, guys, coaching, anything about that, send them to me. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. Don't stress. Don't stress. Enjoy your weekend. Have some you time, even if that's just in your room with a hoodie on, watching a movie with your hair wrap on or your bonnet or whatever, y'all. Have rest. Rest. God doesn't need y'all's help. We didn't create not one day of the world. He doesn't need your help. Rest in him, trust him, rebuke the devil as many times as you need to, because you have authority over him and he's trying to get on everybody's nerve and somebody needs to punch him in the throat. But we're gonna fight him in the spirit. Like we win. Okay, you have authority over him. Don't let him get you out of character and get you into like a gloomy mode. Like, you are a water lily, okay? You're about to grow so much after this rain. And your rain it's wrapping up, y'all. April showers, May flowers. Y'all are in a water lily season. But I love y'all. Have a good night. I think I gave y'all all the right scripture verses, because y'all know I've been messing up sometimes when I call out scriptures and stuff, especially when it's early in the morning or it's later in the day and I'm tired. But I think I gave y'all everything I was supposed to give y'all. Love you. Bye.